Well, welcome back. Let's get into Alliance War number 10. This is, I feel like, a pretty uneventful war, but it has a great ending. So let's get to it. First fight, unduped. So I think I'm not really worried about any tech champ, especially unduped. Maybe except for Stark Spidey. I tend to be really bad at fighting against Stark Spidey. Ghost does make it easier because her critical hits cannot be evaded, but I still tend to get a little bit afraid of fighting Stark Spideys, especially in war, because you can't die. But when it comes to Iron Man Infinity War, who ended up being the placement on this node, it's really not a big deal. Even if it had been a rank 5 duped Iron Man Infinity War, it would have been a pretty easy fight still. Ghost just makes his auto block pretty much irrelevant, so no issue there. Um, Next fight. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. It was a saber tooth. I did not check the profile. I don't remember why I didn't, but it was either a saber tooth or a bishop. Does bishop have persistent charges? I'm not sure really. Well, I don't know, but I mean, this fight was over in 10 seconds. I don't know. It was extremely fast. Let's go to the next one. Another skill champ, exactly like last war. I don't remember if I checked the profile. I think I do. Yeah, I do. So I did not see him there. I thought, well, if it is a Killmonger, it's not duped, so it's not a hard fight. It's a Kingpin, still not a hard fight. I just had to be very mindful of masochism on this node, which I tend to forget a lot about. But well, it's just Kingpin. And I usually enjoy fighting Kingpin as the final boss in AQ, and that does give me quite a lot of practice. I usually don't bring Ghost into AQ, so I don't have a lot of practice against Kingpin with Ghost specifically, but still quite an easy fight. Next one. This time on Node 29, we do see a Killmonger. Um, for that matter, it's not a very high rated Killmonger. I think it is a rank 3. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. You see me boosting up here. I don't use any particularly big boosts. I was considering using an invulnerability boost or something like that, but I ended up just using those 3 you see there. You see me there, still considering it, because I think I knew it was a Killmonger, and even though Ghost is perfectly capable of soloing this fight, I'm not that good of a player. I heal her up just a little bit, just to be on the safe side, and we go in. Check, see me checking the notes there yet again. But wait, let's see. Everything starts out right. I still haven't found a way to feel comfortable getting around reverberation with Ghost. I tend to, I don't know, feel a little scared about reverberation. I've been killed before on this node just because of reverberation. I don't remember how I take him down. Yeah, that was it. Special 2. I do take a little bit of my life taken down, though, which is something I really don't enjoy. I try to keep my potions topped off, but I don't. I would rather spend my glory on other things like tier 2 alphas or things like that, but I end up spending it on potions. I just don't like to die on Alliance War, and I think it's worth it. But well, I don't remember who this champion is that I am going against. I don't think it was that Stark. No, it's at rank 3, so it couldn't have been that Stark Spidey. Let's just see who it is, and I'll remember what happens. And it ended up being a Yondu, which is quite easy, to be fair. Um, Yondu, I actually enjoy fighting Yondu with Ghost. I usually feel quite uncomfortable because I simply can't seem to learn when to parry him. But when I go in with Ghost against a Yondu, it's just irrelevant. So I enjoy those fights a lot against Yondu with Ghost. Now on the previous war, we saw a Domino boss. This time it's a 6-star Domino mini boss. I check the nodes and I just go in. This should be a pretty easy fight. Since she isn't duped, her duped ability does make it harder. But since she's not, this should be pretty straightforward. Let's see what happens. I don't think I get hit during this fight. You do see me blocking a lot, which was probably not the best decision there. You gave her a lot of power because, well, sometimes Domino is notorious for being quite stingy with her specials in Alliance War. I do remember watching a video that Brian Grant posted against Seaton's rank 5 Domino, and oh my, I don't think I would have been able to last that long, let alone solo that fight against that Domino. But well, I'm just thankful that wasn't me. Now this is interesting. I don't think I had ever fought Omega Red with Ghost before. I wasn't sure how much life his spore damage would take, but I decided to just go for it. I had the class advantage, so I felt pretty safe. My alliance again decided I was the best option to solo this fight. I don't know why I didn't get as much power as in other fights. Each time I used a special. I mean, you did see during the last fight against Domino, I got almost 3 bars of power from using just one SP2. And in this case, I just get a little bit over 1 bar, which is weird. Maybe I just don't know how this tech boosts work that well. I don't know. But it was very, very annoying. And then this guy just refused to throw that SP1, so I decided to push him to an SP2 and tank, well, block the damage. But he was still not throwing it, so I thought, well, let's go for an SP2 and hope it kills him. It didn't. My heart was racing at this point. I remember my palms sweating and my heart just trying to get to shoot out of my chest. But well, turns out I survived. I threw just one more SP2 and the fight was over. Well, it was a very enjoyable fight, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next war video. Thanks.